Warren Buffett spends up to 80% of his day reading. Not trading. Not watching charts. Reading. And according to Buffett himself, the most important investment you can make is in your own mind. So in this video, we're going through the 5 investing books that shaped Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger's thinking, influenced billions of dollars in decisions, and can completely change the way you think about money, investing, and business. If you're serious about building wealth, start with these books. Most people think investing is about predicting the market. Buffett thinks differently. He believes investing is mostly about psychology, patience, discipline, and understanding businesses. The books in this list are not get-rich-quick books. They teach timeless principles that still work decades later. Buffett once called this the best book on investing ever written, and honestly, almost every value investor today was influenced by this book in some way. Written by Benjamin Graham, Buffett's mentor. This book teaches one core idea. The stock market is emotional. People become greedy during bull markets, and terrified during crashes. And that emotional behavior creates opportunities. One of the most famous concepts is Mr. Market. Imagine the market as a crazy business partner. Every day, he offers to buy or sell stocks at different prices. Sometimes he's optimistic, sometimes depressed. Your job is not to follow his emotions. Your job is to use them. The biggest lesson from this book is successful investing is more about controlling yourself than predicting the future. If you're a beginner investor, this is probably the most important book you can start with. If The Intelligent Investor is the introduction, Security Analysis is the university degree. This book goes much deeper into analyzing businesses, reading financial statements, understanding intrinsic value, and finding undervalued companies. Buffett studied this book obsessively in his early years. It taught him how to think like a business owner, not a gambler. Most people buy stocks because the chart looks good, social media is hyping it, or someone told them it will go to the moon. Buffett invests differently. He asks, what is this business actually worth? This book is more advanced. But if you really want to understand value investing, it's essential. This book changed Buffett's strategy dramatically. Before Philip Fisher, Buffett focused heavily on cheap stocks. After Fisher, he started focusing on great businesses. Fisher believed a wonderful company is often better than a cheap company. The book teaches investors to study management, quality, company culture, innovation, competitive advantage, and long-term growth potential. Think about companies like Apple, Amazon, Microsoft. They are successful because they're cheap. They dominate because they have strong moats. Buffett combined Graham's value investing with Fisher's focus on quality businesses. That combination created modern Berkshire Hathaway investing. This book is basically a collection of Buffett's wisdom over decades. And unlike many investing books, the ideas are extremely practical. Buffett explains investing in simple language. No complicated jargon. Just clear thinking. Some of the most powerful ideas include buying wonderful businesses, thinking long-term, avoiding unnecessary risk, and ignoring market noise. Buffett says, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. That single sentence explains why education matters so much in investing. If you want to understand how Buffett actually thinks, this is one of the best books available. This is probably the most mind-expanding book on the list. Charlie Munger wasn't just an investor. He was a master thinker. Munger believed, to make better decisions, you must understand multiple disciplines. Not just finance, but also psychology, biology, mathematics, history, human behavior. One of the most famous concepts from the book is mental models. These are frameworks for understanding reality, and according to Munger, people make terrible decisions because they only look at problems from one angle. This book is less about investing and more about becoming smarter. It teaches you how to think clearly, avoid stupidity, and make better long-term decisions. Warren Buffett once said, the more you learn, the more you earn. And after looking at these books, you can see why. Great investors are not just chasing money, they're building judgment, patience, discipline, and a better way of thinking. If you read even one of these books carefully, it could completely change the way you invest for the rest of your life. If you want to check out any of these books, I'll leave all the links in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more investing books, financial wisdom, and self-improvement content. Thanks for watching.